the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals, the two American League teams fighting it out, better lineups, I think, because they're more experienced lineups. I don't know if the Mets pitching staff is going to be able to handle either one of those lineups as well. I'd still bet on the pitching, especially as well as they're pitching, the Mets, and as poised as those young kids are. But the Kansas City Royals, man, they just keep coming at you. And Toronto, by far the best hitting team in baseball this year. Nobody's talking about them. I think the Kansas City Royals, if they get by Toronto, I think they've got a great chance of winning the World Series.
Well, I picked them before as the guy pointed out, he said, I picked them on Around the Horn. And he also watched this show. And he said, you picked them on this show and on Around the Horn.
To win it all?
So, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, that's a good team. They pulled it back together after they had some bullpen problems. And Toronto, as you well know, has no bullpen. Once you get to the bullpen, you're in great shape.
Right.
But we got to say, our old friend is doing a good job there.
You talking about Tulo?
I looked this morning at his batting average now for the postseason. It's up to 368.
Yeah.
He goes, what, 3 for 4, 2 for 4 last night. Another 3 RBI guy with the bases loaded. And have you noticed, you'd appreciate this, they picked up the chant in Toronto.
Yes, they have.
They're finally saying, too low, too low.
Well, they should. He's coming up with huge hits. You know, at the beginning of the postseason, before the last 2 games where he's been able to raise his average wasn't great. Didn't have a lot of hits, but there were some big ones. 3-run homer, 3-run homer, 3-run double. Now he's like the best hitter in their lineup. This
segment's brought to you by Golf Aurora, fall golfing. It's a gorgeous time of the year, except for the last couple of days. It hits the city of Aurora golf courses. You know that as soon as we say that the weather's been bad a couple of days, I imagine in another 3 days it'll be back to what it was. Great fall weather this year. I tend to miss good falls in Colorado, but
we had beautiful weather up until 2 days ago.
Yeah,
it's gorgeous.
At golfaurora.com, you can now reserve your fall golf and your fall game on 6 different courses. Choose from championship layouts. We talked about common grounds. That is a misnomer. That doesn't sound like a great championship layout, but they took the course that was over on the Air Force Base and really turned it into a great course. I love Saddle Rock. They played the Colorado Open at Saddle Rock. And they've got an 18-hole executive course. I haven't played that one, but I played the other 5. All are open to the public at a great value, and it's so simple. Those of you that play golf will understand this, as I do. That you just go online, you pop in a tee time, you find the available tee times. You don't have to wait on hold. You'll find this as you get more into golf. You don't have to go and show up and put your golf ball in a trough and hope you get a tee time or have somebody show up at 5:45. You can go on there and look, because I've done it, and it'll go, these tee times are available. You click on there, you put the names in, it's simple. AuroraGolf.com.